Hey guys, let's talk about racks.
What did he say?
Wait a minute. Let's talk about Tacoma roof racks, okay? I went out and I made a list of budget roof racks for your Tacoma. Now the goal here was to find the top 5 roof racks under $700. Now, these parts aren't cheap, and that's why I like making these lists for you guys that are out there on a budget like me. So I'm actually gonna be purchasing one of these roof racks in the near future. So that's why I was already doing research on budget options, and I figured I'd let you guys know of some good budget options that I think if you're looking for some. So let's hop into this list so I don't hold you up any longer. Now this list is no order. It's not listed as in like number 1's the best and number 5's the worst. It's actually listed just in increasing price. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going up in price, and number 5 is gonna be the most expensive. So going from there, number 1 is the Hook Road roof rack. Now this one comes off of Amazon. It's super budget. It is $369, and that's really cheap. It actually comes with 4 LED pods that go on the top of this roof rack. I, in my opinion, don't think it looks cool with those. I think you should take them off. And a lot of guys I've seen that are running this roof rack actually don't have those lights on them. It has about almost 300 reviews on Amazon. It's sitting at 4.5 stars last time I checked. So that's pretty good reviews, but some of the reviews did say that there were some quality control issues with some the bolt holes not lining up, a little bit of powder coat issues. But in my opinion, that's to be expected when you're around this price range. Is you're gonna take that budget option and you lose some of the quality control that you get with some of the higher priced and name brand ones. I will let you guys know that this is being built in China and being shipped into the US. So if you need a replacement or any kind of support, you may run into issues dealing with that. Now number 2 is actually coming from the same company, that Hook Road. This is also, you can get this on Amazon. This one's also a little bit more expensive. This one's coming in at $399, but it has a little bit of a different design. That wind deflector on the front's a little bit thicker and looks, I don't know, unique in my opinion. This one actually comes with a lighting as well. It's about a 21-inch light bar built into that wind deflector. It's 100 watts, so I wouldn't say that it's going to be super bright. But again, interesting that this comes with the lighting for this price range. This is actually going to be the same issues that the last one had, because it seems to be the same rack, but the only difference is that wind deflector design. So again, you're going to go with this budget option. Be aware that you may run into quality control issues or may have to get some different hardware to make sure it fits your truck correctly. Because, you know, like I said, when you get these budget options, quality control is going to be the biggest problem. Now going in at number 3, this is the DV8 Off-Road Roof Rack. This one you can find on Amazon and on their website, and to be honest, and it's on Tacoma Beast. And to be honest, this is my least favorite rack on this entire option. It's more expensive than the Hook Road ones, and from the reviews I've read, it has some big issues. It costs more. This is $539, so it's a big jump in price, about $140 more than the Hook one, and I think this one has way more issues. So from the reviews I saw, you need to do some DIY to get this to fit correctly on your truck. Now some people complain that this is super close to the roof of your truck and that it rubbed, and somebody actually showed a picture of it rubbing some paint off. That's unacceptable, especially for this price range. Now, the solution to DIY solution is to get your own hardware, so longer bolts, and do a 1/2-inch spacer. This will lift it up high enough to keep it away from the roof of your truck. The other issue is if you don't get that spacer, if you have a sunroof, that tilt function on the sunroof isn't going to work very well because the crossbars are hard mounted. You can't adjust them. So for this reason, this one is my least favorite on the whole list I have. But I wanted to include it just in case you guys liked the way this looked and if you wanted to feel brave enough to do the DIY on this roof rack. Now number 4, this one's got to be my favorite on the list. This is the Martin Off-Road Roof Rack. This one comes in at $549. That's a great price for this. This one is very similar to the Prinsu design one, but for a fraction of the cost. Love the way this whole setup looks. I actually reached out to Martin Off-Road before doing this video to see if they wanted to provide some pictures because I couldn't find that many. And he was cool enough, he sent some pictures out, so thank you. He was really excited to be a part of this. So, took some pictures of his roof racks. Honestly, I love the way this design looks. The price is solid, and I didn't see any issues when I was looking at reviews for this roof rack. Honestly, I think this is a solid 10 out of 10, and for that price, I think this is the one I'm gonna go with for my truck. Now there's good things about this that I really like. It's American made, it's a small business, so you're supporting somebody that, you know, is growing. It also is customizable. There's different crossbars you can get for this, and you can get the light bar cutout or no light bar cutout. The only downside I found about this is there's no access cab support yet. So this is only for the double cab, and he only has options for the double cab. So maybe in the future, he'll make an access cab version, but if you guys have an access cab and you're looking for a rack, sorry, you can't get this one. But on my list, this is a 10 out of 10. Now number 5, I love this company. I actually already own some of their products. I own their bed rack, and this is the Victory 4x4 roof rack. This is a solid 10 out of 10. Their support, I've talked to their company a few times in the past. Very nice, super awesome. The QC is great, they're American made, and they're just an all-around awesome business to deal with. And this one comes in at $679, so we're definitely getting up there on the budget. Not bad, not bad. The shipping is free, so that's awesome, and it was free on my bed rack too, and it came very fast. And I got the bed rack a few months ago, so honestly, this company is great, and I had nothing but good things about this. This is a solid 10 out of 10 roof rack. And one of my favorite things is when you get this roof rack, and if you're dealing with this company, they actually have a full ecosystem of mounts for their racks. So the bed racks and the roof racks, they have a full ecosystem of mounts, so you don't have to like go around to different brands or like search around really hard if you're trying to mount something easily to these racks. They have a lot of the mounts already on their site. And I think this rack just looks fantastic. I think it looks a little bit better than the Martin design one. It's customizable. They actually have support for the access cab. So honestly, I could not even find any kind of cons with this roof rack. This is a solid 10 out of 10, and for the price, I would expect it to be, because we're getting up there in that $700 budget. If you're liking this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop the sub. I appreciate it. Lets me know that I'm making good videos. I love making these budget lists because my build is a budget, and that's kind of what I want to make this channel about, is building these Tacomas on a budget. If you have any other racks that you think I should have put on this list, let me know in the comments and I'll check them out. So there's the full completed list. There's 5 of them. I think they're a pretty solid option. Now you can always go with the Prinsu design one, but that's over my $700 budget that I wanted to spend. So if you want the Prinsu, you know, they're a great company as well, but just out of my budget and for what I wanted to spend for one of these racks. The one I'm going with is gonna be the Martin off-road one, because it's below my budget. They have everything I'm looking for what I want to do with my roof rack. I want to put a solar panel up there, an awning, or maybe a shower. So I'm definitely going to need enough rack space for the stuff I want to put on there. So moving forward, I think the Martin off-road one is going to be perfect for me. Also, I want to let you guys know, if you're looking for a transcript of this video, I actually wrote an article of this video at Trail Tacoma, and I'll leave it in the link in the description. I'm also going to link to all the products in the description if you want to find a link to these roof racks. Hope you guys liked this video. If you want to check out any of my other videos of what I have done to my truck, check this one out here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.